A Liberty athlete is not only driven to compete at the highest level, but they also aspire to share the message of Christ. That was the goal of the men's hockey team this past year when they took a missions trip to China.
Mission trips are a fantastic opportunity for us and for our players to really get to experience, another culture and really get them to kind of get out of their box, here at Liberty and kind of use hockey as a platform to make a big difference in the world.
The vision is to expose our players to, a different environment, culturally, and just as important is really going to support the teams, the framework, whether it's people that are missionaries over there, or they're just in sports, encourage businessmen, all those things come into play. And if you can build others up and if you can give them the opportunities to be successful, it opens up doors for relationships to grow and for then you to share your life and who you are. And ultimately that is an opportunity to share Jesus.
Sharing his life story is all Colt Steele had to do. Then God did the rest.
We ended up going to a Chinese church, which was a real cool experience, and saw how they did the church there. And then on the final day, we went to another school. I ended up sharing my testimony there. I've not followed God my whole life. I kind of grew up in the family, going to church and everything, and then backed away because of problems in my life and didn't really believe God was real. So I shared that and everything.
As we were leaving, Colt said, boy, it's the first time I've really shared that story out in the open. And the person from the Chinese school came out and said, hey, can you guys come back? And so I said, yeah, sure. And so Colt and I walked back, and there was a young lady there who wanted to talk to Colt because his story had resonated with her.
I came back and I met with her for probably 5-10 minutes, and she talked to me about all of her problems and how she related to me, and we just sat there and I was like, wow, he brought our whole team. I think there was probably 20 guys all the way to trying to have this one lady relate with me, which was a moment I'll never forget. It was unbelievable.
While the Flames shared their testimonies, they also created opportunities to share their faith by playing the game they love.
We play the game and compete to what we can, and we just wanted to go over there and just try to open up doors for people to learn about God. If you get a chance to open a door and they start asking questions, then you can answer. So we were just trying to open doors. I think that was the goal for us, go over there and compete in sports, but do it through the glory of God.
When you go on these trips, it's always amazing to me to realize that God doesn't need any spectacular talents and abilities. He just needs you to be available to go and to use the gifts that he's given you and to impact those people who are directly in your sphere of influence.